Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft survival episode. We are on episode 50. After 2 years of playing in this world we have reached this milestone, and today we will not do anything special in terms of projects. No, we will tour the world and let you guys see what I have been up to since the very beginning. I'm curious how long this video will be. Well, so just let's get right into it. And the next episode, by the way, will be the update that we will look at the new update 1.21.5. Of course, last episode we also got this warden hat and it turned out to be a useless, well, mission, but we don't care. Let's place this one here in the head showroom thing I've made. I don't know why, but nice. And the world tour will begin not here. I don't know why I walked in there. We will begin the world tour where it all begun, and it was not exactly here. We will go back to the spawn where it actually begun later down the line. But first let's sleep. Why can't I sleep? Well then let's sleep in the place where it actually all begun, in this pretty house, the starter home that I made in episode 1. With then it still had normal copper as a roof, and I abandoned it after a while, and now I made an interior for it, so you can watch TV, you can see this beautiful plant, you can eat some cake in the kitchen, and this, well, chicken is getting cooked for the rest of eternity. And upstairs we have like a beautiful ladder with a beautiful place where you can sleep, where these two chests, the ender chest and the chest, the normal one, have been here from the beginning. So nice, this is a really cool place to come back to. And it was nothing special. Here were all my chests, here were all the furnaces, and upstairs was my bedroom. And it still is. But yeah, it's a nice home and it has been decorated since then on the outside. So I actually like it. I pretty like it. Here we have a beautiful tree that I sometimes harvest for the cocoa beans. And just a beautiful landscape on the side as well. And let's go to this way before we go to the newer part. Eventually I made this big base here, the wall, but let's just don't think about that in that order. Just see this place. This is the blacksmith. Here was sometime very long ago a stable, and now the stable is over there. Yeah, you can see the roof. I took it down and made something in place of it. This is the super smelter, and it works, well, very well. Just put some fuel into it and your item you want to smelt, and it is going. Here we have a beautiful home upstairs where the blacksmith lives. We have beautiful signs. It is still in Dutch because I converted this series and this channel into English when I was still Dutch. We have a beautiful katana almost on display right here. So this is their cool storage with sometimes things on display, and this is their garbage storage. Here we have the beautiful living room with a big flat screen TV. We have the grandfather clock with a beautiful dining room and a kitchen. I actually pretty like it here. This is let's put the name on the screen. I know what this is, so you can know what I mean with that. And this is the bedroom, and we have here a wardrobe, and we don't have a bathroom because I just totally forgot it. They just will wash outside. This is the home with beautiful paintings here as like Easter eggs. The new one from the, well, a recent update. Let's go downstairs because this will be a very long update if we don't do it quickly. We have a beautiful outside with some ores piled up. Here we have the working space where you just use the anvil, the blacksmith thingy, how do you call it again? The smithing template, no, the smithing table, and some furnaces, yes. And here we also have a lava farm that I most likely want to produce more of in the future. We make a big factory here in the mountain because we have a lot of space, if you can see. Like a lot of space. We can build into it. We can like build sort of factories right here. And if we go downstairs, it will go all the way to the mine, and you can already see it. And sometimes I just go in here to mine some stone or cobblestone or place some moss or pale moss so you can farm it. But now I don't have to anymore because I made a farm in episode 48. Now we go to this part. A beautiful wall, we don't care. Beautiful fireplace, a little camp. in between the blacksmith and the, well, old town hall. Almost like they made this town hall first before they made the new one. The zoom is pretty far. Let's make it a little bit less far. Like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. We walk alongside the carrot farm and the potato farm. I called them all the way around, but we don't care. A beautiful front garden, and if we open this door, we see the bee farm. And it's like, it's full. It is, yeah, I have too much honey in the chest as well. We have some food in stock right here, some fish and flesh that are raw. We walk up the stairs behind the bee farm, and we have a decent interior. I don't really like this one. It's really long and it's really boring, but I do like it at some parts. This is the farm itself. Here we stock the farm with some shears, with some bottles. And the farm is so full that it is going reverse. That's really what I want, but I don't care. It is even going up here. Yeah, I have too much honey. Maybe I have to do something with honey in the future. We have a kitchen, a bedroom. Well, just a bed. And we have, well, some tables. It's like, see it as a sort of small cafe, what it sometimes was back in the day. But it was converted into a living place, and now we have just some old dining tables that I just left. And then we have here, we will look that in free cam for this one. Oh, I will die. Wait. With Halloween, I think 2023, I got this little one. This is Gerard, a very Dutch name. It's a skeleton with a jack-o'-lantern. A very, oh damn, it's laggy. A very rare mob. And we have here Jack. Oh, this is really laggy. I don't know why it's so laggy, but Jesus, why is it laggy? If I look down there, what is down there? What is causing all the lag? Like, this is the, yeah, beautiful old town hall meeting room where they were sitting to, well, discuss stuff. It's pretty rare that I come up here. Since Jack and the other one mob is here, I never came up here again. So it's like an old remnant and I love it. Let's go on without lagging out too much. Damn, what is lagging my game? It was not my After Effects that was still running, but maybe it helps a little bit if I just pause it for now. Okay, I've turned down the simulation distance where like mobs are rendered, so maybe that will help, and I think it will. Now we here have just the carrot farm again and the potato farm. It's a beautiful mountain landscape that I actually love. I am like bothered about this part because I have a screenshot on my wallpaper on my computer, and this part is really bland. Maybe I'll have to build a big rock over here. That could work. Future Remco, write that down. And then we walk into this beautiful cave of the cats. Here we have all the cats I got from the villagers that are just down there in the trading hall. We have Gelfield because, well, the first one was Garfield. Of course, Garfield is orange, so typical name. And then everyone I named Field with something that just works, like Greyfield, Gelfield because of jelly, Brownfield, Blackfield, and a cat hat because I had too many cats. So interesting, yeah. We walk here. Here we have like a back area of the old town hall, and it actually has a door, but I did not use it, but here it is. And then we go to the base. Here we have the armadillos. They are useless for now. They have some scoots, but I don't ever use them, so eat them up again. Here we have the first part that got into development, the trading hall. Here we have all the villagers I used for making like my armor. And my armor is pretty nice, if I have to say so myself. And yeah, it is cool. It still works. It are like the villagers without that converting mechanic stopped. Like, remember when we converted villagers back in the day, you could just repeat it. Now you can't anymore. And these are villagers that got that still, and it worked. We had some pretty good enchantments and trades because of that. They're all pretty cheap, if I have to say so myself as well. And if we walk a little bit more forward, we see the, well, the villager breeder. I don't really use it that much as of now because I don't have place for new villagers, but I want to make some apartments, and we have some right here. for sort of special villagers that I got in the first place before I built the whole villager trading hall. They were just in a dirt shack across over there when there was nothing there of the base itself. We have Tularic. That guy sells tools. Yeah. Tularic, yeah. Then we have Hendrik. He is a farmer. I just built every room with a sort of theme and I like that. We also have, I forgot, Armoreric, because this guy sells, well, you guess it, armor. And we have Cleric, because this is the Cleric, but Cleric, because, well, Rick is the team of these villagers, because I have a Roderick, or, well, a Roderick is the Dutch name, really, really funny, because he sells mending. That's always my mending villager called, Roderick, with the R that the Americans really cannot pronounce, the R, without the R. Yeah, okay, it's too much. We have also Frederick. No, that's a cartographer. He is, oh, this is really cool, by the way. Oh, okay, he's back into existence. He's useless. New cartographers will be very much better in the Springs update, right? And, well, others that we don't care of. Let's go to this part of the base. Ouch. I don't want your scoots. We have a beautiful pool. This is just there to have fun with, I guess. This is not too special or anything, so, well, enjoy it. We have here the pumpkin and melon farm. It is working pretty decently, and also we have a sugarcane farm that was tugged up full, but I just got stuff out of it. I feel like this one is broken, or is it? No. Does this one still... Oh, okay, it's still driving. Nice. And we have some old stock of pumpkins here because the old chest was right here. Don't know why this is not filled in yet. Okay, that's weird. If we go up the stairs right here, we have a room. Yeah, a room. We have another room and a hallway with here the other part of the sugarcane farm and the storage of the pumpkin and melon farm, and it's working pretty well. And the melon slices are crafted into melon blocks because I made beautiful redstone back here. It can be made much easier just with another crafter and a comparator, but I tried to do it myself when the update rolled around. Hey, there, it worked. It is working. It is working. Is it working? Or is it in action? Is it done? I think it's done. Well, whatever. If we go more up onto the ladder, we have all other farms, and I have to finish this one base soon. This is crazy. We have the tall flower farms. The all four, so we can get some dyes. Maybe I want some other dye farms here, like a cactus farm, a sea pickle farm, so we can get green and lime dye. Wait, I already have a cactus farm. Then the pickle farm, and maybe another farm for other dyes that we can build pretty easily in a tight space. That's sort of an idea that I got from Locklands, from Exuma Void Hermitcraft Season 10, if you ever know what it is. Now we can go back to the other part of the base. We can go upstairs. Oh, I have to go on another way. Let's just fly into this tower before we look at it that much. We fly out and we see the outside of it. Damn, I like this. I like this a lot. Here is my storage area, and it is expanding from update to update. I like it. It is usable. I don't really like to make storage that like storage themselves. It's sometimes pretty calming to just sort the storage yourself. It was really weird how I said that. And we have a lot of chests and room to expand upon in the upcoming years. I tried to get this into my head that this will be my forever world. Well, we can go to the other side, because here we have, well, some workstations, a map of the base, a small one, and here we have some, well, stuff that I can do something with in the future. We have the nether portal right here, and here we have a hallway that's leading up to the stairway that we can go from up to bottom with just your bare foot. And the other tower you just saw a little bit ago was there to fly, so you can fly into the base up and down, and you can walk in the base up and down if you lost your elytra or something. Because back in the day I had to do something like this: walk up the mountain to here and parkour across this railing. Now it's easier because of the beacons, but before it totally wasn't. Oh, this is really easy. Oh, not if the effects run out. We also have a attic. And here I have all the armor trims. Well, not all the variants and all the types and all the... No, not that. Just diamond armor and beautiful trim on display. I have them all. Some I have more than others. Some I don't ever want to get again. Silence. But the rest are on display, even the newer ones from the 1.21 update. I'm curious when they will add some more, because I have space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 more, and maybe we can expand upon it right there. It's okay, and here we have the whole tower that you can, well, fly in. We also have a mechanic right here. Slime blocks that you can fall, and you also can do this. Whee! Oh, I didn't activate my elytra, but it is pretty cool. I like this. And this was the whole tower. The whole normal base, if I am correct. Yes, this was it. So now we can go back down with just the stairs this time. So you can see my heads on display. Sometimes they are like teamed into one episode. This was the episode that I went to the trial chamber. I think episode 37. And this is the one from last episode. And sometimes I have to add upon new episodes. This is not the whole base, by the way. I forgot it. We can also just... By the way, see the beacons, that's cool. And I like to have those beacons to have some areas with effects. Oh yeah, the other villagers. We also have those here. Stonemasons and clerics. We go out of the base and we see another part. This small tower in the middle. This small tower stores something very cool of the base. Trophies. It's still in Dutch. Yeah. You have my first wither hat because I have like the data pack of vanilla tweaks. Is the boss fight, episode 30, where I fought the Wither, the Ender Dragon, and the Raid at the same time. In the end, of course, because where would you otherwise fight the dragon? We have the Dragon Arc, of course, we have a second mace, we have a normal diamond ore, a deep slate coal ore, and a deep slate emerald ore. We have a lotus stone, the one I made with the netherite, when it still was netherite recipe. Not anymore, but this one is a little bit more special that way. We have a piglin head, my first armor set, my second armor set, and this is my third. My third was always have been this color, purple, but I eventually made it into different colors to just stand out a little bit more. And we have the first leaf block of the first tree I ever chopped down. When I moved out of the chunks, the spawn chunks, this tree never fully despawned. I did not have the fast decay data pack on, so when I got to the spawn chunks again, I saw the first tree slowly decaying. I just got some shears, sheared this leaf, got it back home. So this is just the first fucking leaf of the first fucking tree of this world. That's interesting. My wooden tools, I don't think I have those anymore. And this is the Zoglin hat because of the last episode, if you didn't watch it already. Well, this was the whole cool part of the base, and the idea of the whole base area is that this is the rich part, a wealthy area, a well wow, that's a hard word, populated area, and this side is well poor, it's broken down, it's ruined, it's well dead. And I tried to make that in episode, maybe that was 48 and the most farm was 47. Well, you can see it in the playlist. This is terraformed to be dead, just dead. Yeah, but it's really eerie. It's like Pale Garden stuff with mud, with deep slate and old houses that are built up again since it got all destroyed. And the lore of this world is that the industrial area will be the attacker of this side of the base. And that's why they built the wall. And behind the wall they are living in peace, and maybe I can make something of a force field in lore, so that's why they are still living there. Or those are stuck, whatever. It's just a small thing I am working on slowly over the years when this world will be finalized with lore. But now we talk about it. Well, before we go, you can see some other stuff. A old flower farm, now it's just used for fungus, and a old mud farm, but it's still... well, very slow. We go to the industrial... We go to the industrial area. Here we have the two newest farms. A normal moss farm. And it works. It works really well. And we have the pale moss farm. And if they ever add another new moss, I will kill them. We have the iron farm I made in already episode 6. This farm produces 9,000 iron per hour. It is fast, it is big, it was a pain in the ass to make. And we even have some witches in the farm because lightning struck the area. And there's not a zombie in the farm, but a pillager, because pillagers don't burn, and shit. And I like just the glass roof. We have the tree, well, not the tree farm, but the fungus farm. Well, the fungus wood farm. You can just place a fungus right here. Pull this lever so Bomi will pop in, and the tree is grown, and you can just turn it down. You can just take it on yourself, but it works. We have the recent bamboo farm I made in the live stream, and it actually works pretty well. I just have to stay AFK here to let it run. Let's see. Oh, I already got a few I have to expand upon. I want to do, maybe in not the next episode, but the one after that, go into the crafter area so we can make like the blocks of all the bamboo. So we have that ready for maybe in a project on the savannah right there with yellow wood. That's just something that popped into my mind. Write it down, future Remco, for future episodes. Haha. And that was it for the industrial area. I almost just cannot pronounce it again. But we have a small area right here on the right or left, how you see it. Here we have my sniffers, and I have never looked at them again since I just thought, well, nice, I got the 2 flowers. We have the 2 pitcher pots, and we also have the torch flower. We have 3 sniffers. 1 is stuck. Are you the one without a name? Yeah, you are the smaller one, like the child. This is Snuffy. And here we have Snuffle? Snuifje. We can make it Snuffle, like Shuffle, but Snuffle. Write that down, write that down. And this is just an area where they live. I hatched the eggs right here. It's a beautiful pond with some, yeah, coral, some rocks, some custom little trees, but I really like it. And I want to expand upon this area maybe in the future. That this will maybe be a little bit of a zoo. Now the wall is just there to be a wall. And this was the whole base area, if I'm right. Without, well, going to the newer part, where we have the stable and the newer town hall. The stable was made because I had horses. So I want to make a home for them. So I made it right here. And I made a wheat farm. I also have other rideable mobs right here. The recent skeleton horses I got, and also the camels. They're also here. Kaneel and Koma. Oh, this is here since the beginning. It blended in. Well, it is from the beginning, because this is made... I made this, like, this is for the stuff outside. Never even noticed. And there are leads here. Oh, they're here if I ever need them. Wow. We have a stairway that leads to the new town hall, and I made a plateau right here with some beautiful terraforming, if I have to say so myself. And also the terraforming is slowly going down here. It was already there, but I made just the grass a little bit higher. See? This goes into a cave that, well, leads into this part, and it goes there, and it goes to the base. It's beautiful, not. And, yeah. We also missed something really important. I'm going all over the place, but that's because I do a world tour. We have an enchanting setup. I already made in episode 1 as well. And I decorated it after a while. It's just small, but it's beautiful. Just like your dick. And yeah, we have some tools. We have some lapis. I never use it because, well, you see my gear. It's not needed. But it's there to have history. And this goes down to eventually a part that I want to decorate as well that leads into the base. It will lead to the sugarcane farm. But now for real, the town hall, because we have all been waiting for it. I made also a pretty garden in front of it. I want to have some wildflowers as well and leaf later in the future, but we will get in the next episode. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, the town hall needs an introduction for himself, because this one is just made because I found a building in Denmark when I was on vacation last summer. And well, let's tour this guy, because this is actually one of the best builds I've ever made. So let's take a look in here. It's beautiful and it's cozy. We have a lot to look at here. At first you see a tower entrance right here and like everywhere. It is like a way to enter the towers and go up and see whatever you like. And here in the corner we have a bar so they can work on the pancakes, because this is a pancake and I fucked the pancake up. You don't need to step on them, because then they will be a flat pancake. A trash can, like everything in that order. A cake, some other pancakes, and we have another one that's broken. It's fixed. A music disc and box. It's beautiful right here. So if we go up the stairs, we have the first room and like those closet doors to enter the towers in a different way. Here's the powder sugar room. They make the powder sugar and, well, stuff happens right here. Here we have like the desk area, the office sort of. Here they work on something. I thought I did something in this book. I did not. I did not. Maybe in books in here. I thought we had a book in Quill. Yeah, well maybe. Maybe we'll make something out of it. And then here we have the bathroom. Yeah, the bathroom. What a beautiful armor on display. We have one more floor, but that's one that's not really finished yet. But this will be the map room and like the place they will have a meeting here. And on the other side there will be something else, but this is not finished yet. But it will soon. And this is the map area. Yeah, this is the base, and like a larger, much larger, the largest one yet. And here we have the base. So that teeny tiny little line right there, that's the base that's there. So that's pretty big. And we have like 1 block islands, and here we have something else that we will look at pretty soon as well. And mushroom islands over there. Yeah, it's massive, but I actually pretty like it. This is done, and now we can go back to my base, because we have a nether as well. Oh, hello guys. I did not do much in the nether, but I did do something. We have a, well, beautiful, not really, a nether hub. We have the respawn anchor. We have a hallway that still need to be dug. We have one that's already done, so you have ice boats, a way to travel. We have a piglin bartering system. It works, not really, but I think it did work, but it didn't, and well, we have stuff in here. Actually, it's kind of working again. After like 4 times it didn't work, so that's nice. And a way out to the normal nether surface. Well, cave system, not really surface. But let's fly through this tunnel. So we come to a different sort of sub area. This is like a second hub, and here will be the way to the spawn, where we will look at soon. And the beautiful end portal. But first we go to the ocean monument. You maybe thought it was going to be like a Asian city, but it isn't. This is the Guardian Farm / ocean monument I drained for like this project. For this farm, and it works. It actually works. It's crazy. It's crazy how fast it actually can be. And we have a killing chamber here down under, where they're getting killed, and here are the drops. We have a lot of fish, and I don't know what to do with the fish, or maybe I have to make a sort of system that filters stuff out. And you see, it's like a circle in the water, and I had to drain everything, and I made the surface out of, well, moss blocks and moss carpets. Pretty cool as well. Oh, we have a bad encounter right now. Let's kill the baby. Where's your chicken? Because chicken jockey. I've also watched the garbage movie. I did. You have a sword? How much damage do you do? 1.5 damage. It's nothing compared to what I do. Yeah. Yeah. And we do have 1 or 2 slime chunks in this perimeter, so I also want to do something with that in the future as well. But other than that, there's nothing here to look at other than my old sort of base area where I set it up, but everything is gone now. So let's go back. Before we go, actually, let's take some more rockets, and we can go to the end. So if we enter this tunnel and we fly through, well, we will go to the end portal. I still want to do stuff around here, but let's do the tradition again. And we spawn right here. This end area has actually more stuff to look at than you maybe think. Well, it's the original island. It's a pretty big one, if I have to say so myself. And the form of this island is pretty cool, but I want to flatten it a little bit. But if you go to here, we have the Enderman farm. And it works. Let's make our ears bleed. Well, it was not that bad actually. Do I really want to wait right now? Nice. But there's something else hidden in the depths of this beautiful, beautiful island. It's a astronaut of the Netherlands. André Kuipers is living here. That's a joke. Well, he actually is. This is a house I made for this villager that could have made something possible. In episode 30, I did the Ender Dragon fight, the Wither fight, and the raid at the same time right here. This was the doorway, I forgot. This is him, André Kuipers. If you click the bed, yeah, I don't want to, so this is his home. If we want to do another raid in the future here, it is possible. But now we can go home to see the other 2 places I still have to show. Ah! Oh! He was angry at me. We will go back to the end tunnel, because behind that we have a extension of that tunnel. It goes to a future project that I want to start working on in the next chapter. And if I say chapter, I mean the next 10 episodes. Like every 10 episodes is a different chapter of this world, a different chapter of this season, of this Minecraft survival. And most of the episodes are in line with each other and have a theme. But sometimes not. But now we here have a portal hidden at a beautiful place. So it's raining, but ignore it for now. In the future, this area will be, well, a little bit cooler. Look at this. This is a beautiful area. It's beautiful. It's high. It's a crater. It almost looks like a volcano. I want to make a volcano someday here. And that's why this place of the world is called the volcano. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Like that the volcano is like down there with a crater, and it someday was up here or something, or it's like a really cool volcano. And maybe I want to replace it with deep slate, or I have to see, but I want to do something with this project, with this place, someday in the near future. But of course it will not be finished yet. Ah! Let's go down, because that's easier to traverse the nether. Oh yeah, I was right. And let's go to the last place of this world that I still have to check out. And actually the first place that I ever got to in this world. The spawn, of course. It's a long way, so I have to fly a little bit. More than a little bit. This is the place where it all begun. And, well, I spawned somewhere. Can I actually find where I spawned? That I can label that? So I never showed where I exactly spawned, but I was somewhere over here. Yeah, because this is where I dug down in the video, and you will see like the first 10 seconds, it will show you this part, this crater. So somewhere over here, somewhere. But guys, well, let's place it down there. This was the video for today. A more relaxed one if you want to see everything I have in this world. Not much yet, but let's do another one in like 50 episodes again. You will see me in this place in episode 51, where we will decide what we will do in the next chapter to send it off on a good note. Like if you haven't already, if you enjoyed the video, turn on that notification bell if you want to be notified for the next survival episode or other NCS related content. Subscribe if you aren't. And now I will say, like every other time, bye.